Now that things are locked in at the quarterback, have you seen the rhythm and movement of the offense pick up even further?
Yeah, it is, and that's just the continuity of things because, you know, we were trying to develop who was going to be our starters on the perimeter, and then we also had a guard position battle as well. And so now that we're going with some consistent practices where Kenny's running with the ones and he's just getting more and more reps, so the quarterback, the communication is going to be the same. It's not going to be like we're two different guys that are trying to communicate the same play because each kid will communicate it differently. But you know, the consistency of it all is picked up the rhythm tremendously.
How have you seen Kenny grow since you guys tapped him on the shoulder, and what do you expect from him under the bright lights?
You know, you've seen him play already. He's been in 4 games, so he has that game experience. I think just the experience of being here and understanding what we do offensively and watching Johnny operate has helped him out a lot. And you know, like going back talking about there's going to be some experiences that he hasn't seen, but he's seen probably a little more than Kyle has right now, and that was one of the deciding factors for us.
Now, is the competition over now between Hill and Carlisle?
For right now, yeah. And the way I look at it is you know, we're moving forward with Kenny, and he's our guy, and we're putting all of our eggs in that basket.
What are some of the challenges from South Carolina's defense?
They play extremely hard. You know, they don't do too much defensively, but they line up and they play man, and they play as hard as they can. And you got to give them credit on how hard they play. And that's the thing that just jumps out to me. I think they've got a good amount of team speed. You know, again, they only allowed about 20 points a game on average last year, so they play sound football and they play hard.
Coach, with Mike Evans going to the NFL draft, of course, can you see Ricky Seals-Jones being one of those big physical guys that can kind of take that spot that Mike had?
Definitely. Ricky's had a great fall camp. You know, going through spring ball, he was a little rusty. Still, I don't believe he was 100% healthy then. Coming in now, he's been moving around with a good sense of urgency, and you know, I think he's definitely going to be a target. He's a big target, which Mike brought that to the field. Those bigger guys are more of a comfort level for those quarterbacks because they don't have to be as accurate with the ball.